And welcome back. Our spotlight story tonight is about the Moses Lake Prayer Breakfast. And here with the story is Ryan Lancaster.
Deidre Wallace has had a pretty tough life. Raised in an addiction-driven household, she became an orphan, survived a school shooting and anorexia, all before she was 18 years old.
I knew, as I had been taught, that if I let anyone, especially someone from my school, see or know how bad things were, that I would be taken away, and that it would be my fault that the family was torn apart. The burden of keeping this secret was tremendous.
But Wallace found strength and faith and went on to become a living example that nobody has to fall victim to their circumstances.
Now a senior in high school, and I was almost unrecognizable. Gone was the purple hair. I was now a model student, president of the student council, head of the yearbook committee, president of the FFA, and volunteering in my community 5 days a week. But still, there was more to come.
Wallace shared her story in front of hundreds of people this morning during the 20th annual Grant County Mayor's Prayer Breakfast at Big Bend's ATEX Center. Community members joined business leaders and local government officials in a celebration of faith and fellowship put on by the Moses Lake Kiwanis Club. PJ Dave Benatti emceed the breakfast with a welcome by Moses Lake Mayor Bill Ekert and music provided by Moses Lake Christian Academy's Stretto. Among those who said prayers were Moses Lake School Board President Kevin Donovan, County Commissioner Carolyn Swartz, and 13th District Representative Judy Warnick, who led a prayer for the state and nation. Warnick said while prayer breakfasts have been a tradition in Grant County since 1993, Washington was the first state to start the tradition back in 1941.
It's a blessing that we have folks all over who recognize where our nation came from, where our state came from.
Wallace was joined as a keynote speaker by Arlene Kaiser, a charismatic teacher who shared a metaphor she's learned to live by, that each person is endowed with a bowl of chips, which are meant to be shared with others in the form of words of encouragement.
I realized as an educator and as a human being, I had the responsibility and the opportunity to drop chips into the bowls of my students.
After the two women finished speaking, Kaiser brought attendees to their feet with the announcement that just days ago she had formally adopted Wallace, an orphan since 17.
I never had children. I worked with over 4,000 kids and I didn't have a big empty spot in my life. I was fine. However, there was still more to come. And we don't always write the scripts for our lives. God does. And so you are the first audience to know. This is the first time this has ever been stated. It changes everything. But a week ago, yesterday, I adopted Deidre as my daughter.
For iFIBER 1 News, this is Ryan Lancaster reporting.
What an incredible story. Thanks, Ryan. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more after this.